Like premonitions.
Crazy dreams to come true.
Okay.
So no.
All right. Cool.
Now
cool.
we're talking about daydreams. That's a different story.
Yeah, exactly.
I might have a few of those I might want to come true, but none of my actual night dreams, no.
Hey friends, Lori and Michele here with Choosing to Shine, the deep conversations game that gets to the heart of who you are. And today's game player and podcast guest is my friend Tina. Hi, Tina. Hi. Welcome to the virtual world.
Thank you. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, so what we like to do here is light a candle, and I don't think you can see it on the screen right now. There we go. I like to light a candle, and that just helps me set an intention for community and connection through deep conversations. And I invite the viewer to play along if they want to get out a journal and just write down some of the questions. I will repeat them twice. So let me go ahead and, oh yeah, Tina, these are called our Game Changer cards. And they are wild card, which means you can make up whatever rule you want. This one's flip because they have questions on both sides. So they're similar, but they're a little different. This one's defer. So maybe it's a good question, but you can't think of a story. You can just ask to save it to the end.
Okay.
And this one's blocked. That means you don't want to answer it.
Gotcha.
All right.
Good rules.
So we will shuffle these up because, as you know, this is unrehearsed, unedited, and unscripted. We are live and wild. All right, let's go with this dark one here. All right, so the first question is, and I'll show it to the camera in a minute, do you believe in fate, free will, or both? And the other side says, do you think we're here for a purpose, or do we create it ourselves?
So do I answer one and then you answer one, or?
Where's my camera? I can't get it in frame. Can you see that? It's like the camera.
You gotta scoot it over.
The camera is so skinny. I don't like the way it's set up. Can you see that?
There you go, right there.
Yeah, so you'll answer. These are all questions for you.
Okay.
All right. So which one do you choose?
I want to choose the second one.
The second one. Okay. So I will turn your flip card over. All right.
Okay.
So the question again for the viewers at home and you is, do you think we're here for a purpose, or do we create it ourselves?
Okay, so my answer to that question would be, I believe we are definitely here for a purpose. I think that we can assist ourselves in creating that, or, going towards that purpose. But I think that we are all here and we all have a specific purpose, and it's up to us to determine what that purpose is and then fulfill it. So that would be my answer to that question.
Yeah, and I'm pretty similar to you. I feel like we are here on some kind of journey that was kind of pre-selected, but also there's also free will involved, and it's our human experience to find the right path, basically.
Yes, and it's not always easy.
No, it is not. I agree with that. I'm gonna set that over there. Get on my shuffle.
This is fun.
Yay!
I want one of these for home.
Yeah, I am actually. These are my original ones. I hand painted all these. with watercolor wash. So I am trying to figure out how to get at home version. So I will get back to you on that.
I will stay tuned.
All right. So this question is, have you ever had a dream or a vision that you wished would come true?
Yikes. Have I ever had a... I'm going to answer no to that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because
Okay.
I have never, when I dream personally myself, I don't ever dream of me. It's not me in the dreams. I'm always someone else.
Okay.
So I don't think I would ever want any of those wild,
like premonitions,
crazy dreams to come true.
Okay.
So no.
All right. Cool.
Now
cool.
we're talking about daydreams. That's a different story.
Yeah, exactly.
I might have a few of those I might want to come true, but none of my actual like night dreams. No.
Okay. All right. I actually did have one. I've had a couple, but one that really stands out was I was living with a friend of mine, and I came home from work, took a nap, and I had a dream that a house was on fire.
Oh.
And it was like so real feeling that I felt the need to like actually get up and tell my friend about it. And I remember she was watching the news, and I said, I'm just getting up to get a drink of water because it was kind of like a nightmare. And I said, hey, while you're watching the news, I said, tell me if there's any house fires. And then I just went back to bed. And I woke up in the morning. I asked her, and she said, no, I didn't see anything. I was like, okay. And then, traveling to work, got to work. I was the opener at the office. And I pulled up and I smelled smoke. And now I'm not thinking about the dream anymore. I'd totally forgotten about it. And I went, looked around the side of the building, and we were in an office park, but right behind us was houses. And there was a house that just had smoke coming out. Like, it wasn't like you couldn't see any flames yet. And I started yelling because it was early in the morning. And I didn't see anybody, so I ran in, opened the office. It was before cell phones. Opened the office and called 911. And then I left I didn't unblock the calls yet because I wanted to make sure everybody was okay. So I ran back out, was yelling, and mom and 3 little kids came out, and they were like, oh my God, my house is on fire. Like, somebody called.
They didn't know.
They didn't know. They were sleeping.
Oh,
and yeah. And I was like, I've already called them like 3 minutes ago. So, and then I had a second job. So I drove to my second job, and I was watching the news while I was working, and I saw it on the news, and I was like, oh my God, I forgot I had this dream. I'm like, that was the house. That was so crazy.
Now in the dream, did you see like the house itself?
Yeah.
Like, did it look anything like
the
the
house and the number on the house, and it was like burning. So it was like burning away, kind of like that.
Was it the same? Did they match, or was this like?
I don't think I looked up. I mean, that was before the internet too. I didn't really look up the address, so it probably was.
That's wild.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. That was a long time ago. I think that was like 21. So you have like something.
Premonition dreams.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. All right, let's see what else we got for Tina here. Looking back on your life so far, what's the chapter that you're most proud of?
The chapter okay, so that's a hard one. Because it's like when you look back at your life, you think, yeah, there's a lot to be excited and happy about, right? Mm-hmm. Which one would you choose? But honestly, I would have to choose my current chapter. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited about my current chapter. Don't get me wrong. I've had some beautiful I
Yeah.
mean, I got 4 kids and a
Mm-hmm.
grandbaby, and I
Yeah.
graduated. All these things are great chapters.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I've reached the chapter in my life. It says, which chapter would you what?
Looking back on your life so far, what's a chapter you're most proud of?
My current chapter.
Mm-hmm.
My chapter 46.
All right. I kind of answered that question a couple episodes ago on Echoes. So Echoes is basically me playing the game by myself and answering my own questions as like a memoir style podcast.
I like it.
And I said my chapter right now as well. So I've already answered.
Because it's like it's beautiful, right? Like,
yeah.
And I think as we maneuver through life, and because of things that we've encountered along the way, we kind of have this brand new appreciation.
Yeah.
And even if you're in like you feel like you're stuck in a hole, you know how to come out, right? Like you've been given the tools, and you feel like, okay, you don't feel hopeless. When you're young, you don't know what to do.
Right. Yeah.
But I feel great.
Yeah.
Yes, this chapter is amazing.
Yeah. I wonder if like 5 years from now, we would say the same thing. You know what I mean? Because kind of the same reasons, like you already have all this experience and knowledge and you know how to make it better, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'd be curious. Let's check back.
I think in 5 years we would say the same thing, because just imagine in five more years of wisdom, experience,
right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm checking back with you in 5 years. We got to know.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Let's get you one more here, and then we'll just freely talk. Ooh, this is a good one. What's the most rebellious thing that you've done that you'll admit to? And you still have a block.
I'm trying to think. I'm going to tell you, I was a hellion when I was a kid.
Me too.
It's like, okay, how do I, the most rebellious thing I've ever done? There's so many to choose from. And, I feel like, depending on your life, right? Like you tend to block things out. And so you remember doing them, but you can't really recall why or for, most rebellious thing I've ever done.
That you'll admit to.
Okay.
Looking at the statute of limitations.
I will say this. One of the most rebellious things I've ever done. Okay. So, it would be, I was 16 and I was in a relationship with that guy. He was 19 or 18 and a half. And my mother hated him. Like she would much rather have, me jump off a bridge than date this guy. Oof. And she just, every chance she got, she would tell me, he's not this and he does this and he's not this. And I don't know what it was. But I was like, no. So that was probably the most rebellious thing I did, because my dad raised us to believe that your mother's telling the truth even if she's lying, right? Like it didn't matter. You always respected your mama and you did what she told you to do, right? But this time I kind of didn't do what she told me to do. I mean, we ended up getting married. I was 18. We've been together 29 years.
Oh, okay. So that's him. All right.
But that was probably the most rebellious thing. Now, probably should I have listened? Maybe, but
yeah, in hindsight. Right. Yeah, Tina, like
right.
I had the same story. We were married 33 years, but yeah.
I get it.
My mom did not like him.
And a piece of me was like, I'm gonna make this work.
Right? That's like the little rebellion in us, right? Like we're just like, you're not gonna tell me what to do. I'll make my own rules.
And even when you know the walls are burning around you and you're just, the ship is you're just like, I'm going to make this work because I can't admit she was right.
Yep. That's funny.
Yes. So.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this.
I like this. I need this.
Yes, girl. I'm working on it. I am. I promise. I think I'm going to run a Kickstarter so I can get them all
yes.
published. Let's see.
Girl, just send me just write them out on a postcard. Like, just send me some index cards.
Actually, I probably could make like a downloadable version or something like that. I could do that.
Right.
All right, let me set those out of the way.
That is funny.
All right.
So, this would be fun to play with your kids, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because, you can take it as far as innocent as you want, right? Like, if you didn't want to tell your kids the story about the rebellious thing, you could make up something like,
I stole Minnie Mouse straws in the store when I was 5.
Who knows? Something, right? So I like to ask each guest, what does choosing to shine mean to you personally? If you hadn't heard of the podcast, what do you think that would mean, like, personally to you?
Personally, to me, when I hear choosing to shine, because I have lived my life for so long with my light dim, I feel like choosing to shine is my personally is meaning I have permission to be me, I can choose to shine if I want to. Yeah. And there's nobody who can tell me I can't.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
It sounded like almost you were describing like authenticity.
Yes.
Like being
to be your
who
true
you
self,
are and living your true authentic life.
Flaws and all. Love it or leave it.
Exactly. That is what this channel is all about. Right. It is. So, did any of the answers surprise you that you answered today? Or did anything come up that you haven't thought about in a long time?
I mean, out of the questions that I answered, probably the dream thing, because I don't really think about it that often. Yeah. I guess. Mm-hmm. So that kind of struck me as, yeah, you're right. I don't.
All right. Cool.
I'm strange.
I mean, that's why we're friends, Tina.
Exactly.
So now that we've kind of gotten to know you through you answering those questions through deep conversations, I'd like to tell everybody how we know each other and what you got going on, a little bit about yourself. So you've already kind of answered that you're married, you have 4 kids and a grandbaby. And anything else you want to tell us about yourself?
Well, I mean, you guys know I'm 46 now.
Oh, yeah, that too.
But for me, I mean, I have a full-time job. I work for Staples, right? I'm an analyst there. But I do have a business that I run, and my business is I help business owners with their business credit. I help them to get it established, and I also help them with funding. That's one of my businesses, and because of how we met, like in the VA world, I also set up AI agents for businesses that, so they don't miss out on money when they can't answer the phone.
Very cool. So make sure you send me those links, and I'll put them in the description in case anyone's interested in that. I know that's especially for new businesses, that's like funding is hard to maneuver, and if you can deal with an individual instead of like a big business and you don't know like some of the terms and things like that. I know for myself, I would be more comfortable coming to an individual and asking questions.
Yes. And it's so important. I think that a lot of times when we think about building a business, we just try to follow the steps, right? We Google, we go on YouTube University and we just Google, but we don't think that I don't want business owners to do the same thing I did. I built my business on my back. is not where you want it to be. Like, you don't want it on your personal credit. You want to build it the proper way. You want to separate things. And so that's what I really try to help business owners do. Because you'd be surprised to know the number of business owners who have been established and they make good money and they do not have business credit.
Right. Exactly. I am one of those people. So we'll have to talk afterwards.
Girl, we need to talk.
Give me another excuse to talk to you. So like she mentioned, we did meet in virtual assistant school. So we have a group of really good friends that really bonded in that class. And
shout out to the VA kind of bosses.
Yeah, probably literally one of the best like online courses I've taken. And the host was really great, but also just the lifelong friends that I met there. Like, it was just fantastic. And we all help each other out. So, like, we're always texting like, hey, does anybody have a program for this? And does anybody do this? And if you like, I'm looking for this kind of flow for this client. And I don't really do any VA work anymore, because I did take a full-time job at USAA. I'm in the fraud department, but I needed those benefits. And
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why I'm still at work.
Yeah, but obviously I still love to do graphic design and make my own stuff.
So beautiful. I need that too.
I know. And Tina, we're really good friends. And we were talking the other day and she's like, I need one of those mugs from your podcast. I actually mentioned that. So I did figure it out. I did take your advice and I did a print on demand. So I just finalized the link literally this morning. So I will be sending that to you.
I'm so excited.
I'm like, sell them? What? No, I just bought some for the podcast.
No, we need them.
Yeah, I got to get my money wheels turning because my house is still damaged from the hurricane. I need some money.
Yes, and one cup at a time, one mug at a time.
Yeah, and also because I talk about journaling a lot as like therapy. I went ahead and created some journals as well. So I ordered myself everything so I could see the quality and everything before
I can't wait.
Orders. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get it. I put my name on it. I'm gonna have it all personalized. So exciting.
And the thing about POD or print on demand is you take yourself out of it. Like, they click the link, they purchase, and it goes straight to them.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know. And I priced this out to where I got this one. And it was so much more expensive if I would order it and then have to ship it out. So I was like, well, I never even thought of that. So thank you so much for the recommendation. How long have we known each other now?
Oh gosh, I think it was 20. Was it 21?
I was going to say, I know about 2020, I was in the event business. And so there wasn't any events happening. And I was like, oh, like, I don't know how long this is going to last. I got to find something else to do.
Yeah. Because I think we joined in like...
It was probably early 2021, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm thinking early 2021, like February, like maybe, between February and April, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up. That's interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm telling you, I love our group. I love you. You're amazing. Girl, you are shining today. I am obsessed with the glow.
Tina, I love you. We've just become such good friends. And we actually, we were talking on the phone the other day. And I know I've talked about that I'm an INFJ. And she was telling me some things. And I was like, ooh, that sounds like an INFJ. Have you taken that test? And she was like, yeah. I was like, welcome to the club.
Shout out.
Yeah. And so, like I told you, it's like, it's literally only 1% of the population, but there's so many of them that I know because I think we're so different that we just kind of attract each other because it feels, people get us. The other INFJs get us. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Very
sure.
interesting.
I have to have all my friends take that test now.
Yeah, I should post it on my Facebook page too. Or actually I can post it in the I'll post it in the description. We'll see how many INFJs actually watch the podcast. That'd be interesting.
Right.
I'm gonna do that. I am. All right. So if you guys want well, you can't see my hearts in the background there, but I have all the hearts on the board, and let's see if I can move this a little bit. There they are. My little sign. So I hand painted each one of these, and I punched them out, and then I stuck them on the board.
Oh, wow.
So they're all each individual watercolor. They're all gemstone watercolors. So like I'm really into crystals and gemstones. So it's really cool. But I do a special heart for each episode if people want to collect them. And yeah, they just have to send me an email and I'll send them over. So
that's fun.
Yeah. So each episode has its own special color. What color do you want?
Amethyst.
Amethyst. Good one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's amethyst? It's on the other side. I can't reach it.
Okay.
But if you want it,
thank you.
Yeah, it was really fun. So, thank you for playing along, Tina. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my friend.
Again.
Yeah, so much fun. And love to all.